I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hi. Hi. Okay, it's actually working this time. Thank God. Oh my goodness. That was definitely um a moment. It really was. It was definitely a moment. I will say that much. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh my God, I need to turn this thing off. I'm hot now. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. Holy. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? Oh my goodness. Hey, 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 hey. Hi. It's been a long time since I've last been here. The last time I streamed, I was using a lot of AI generated thumbnails. And I can safely say I'm not using any more AI generated thumbnails. Hi. Oh my God, yes. If you're joining me right now on Twitch. Okay, so if you're watching from YouTube, I am also streaming on Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch, I'm also streaming on YouTube. Okay. It's a multi-stream. Okay. It's a multi-stream kind of day. I don't know what we're going to play today. However, we do have some stuff to react to. Okay. Because I have to make a cutesy little video about some things based off of this stream, right? It's my yearly react stream to uh to the new year, I suppose. Um so yeah, it's definitely a time. It's definitely a time. I'm quite excited. I just can't figure out how to chat. That's how I do it. There we go. I was like, surely there's a way to do this where I don't have to like fight for my existence and I can just do. And I can just do, you know? That's the goal. That's always the goal. Um do Oh, why does my mic sound like that? Hold up. I don't like it. Hold up. I don't like it. Microphone. Yeah, that's fine. That's right. That's that's right. Mm, do I have to like change my audio for it or something? Audio. No, I don't. I don't have to change anything. What the hell? So why does it sound like that? It sounds so like. Hold on. I'm gonna unmute myself on YouTube really quick just to hear it one more time. Hold on. I'm gonna unmute. Yeah, it sound. Wait, does it not? Hold on. Yeah, it sound. Wait, does it not? Hold on. Does it not sound like questionable? Does it not sound questionable? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it is fine. Maybe it is fine. Can you guys hear the music? Oh man. Hear the music? Oh man. Hold on. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Hold on. Okay, so you can't hear the music. Hold on. Hold on. I might have to do something. I have to remember what this. There's no music at all whatsoever for some reason. And I can't remember. I can't remember what I did to like get it to like work properly. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to get my music? What do I do? Because it's like, wait, is there music on Twitch though? Hold on. So there is music on Twitch, but there's no music on YouTube. I wonder if it's just really low. I wonder if I just have it too low. Yeah, I wonder if I just have it too low. That might be it. Because I think the volume is like super. There we go. Oh, wait, I need to unmute, or I need to remute myself. Now I can hear it. Now I can hear it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more thing. I'm so sorry. We're doing this one more time just so I can make sure that there's actually music on YouTube though. So sorry. I'm so sorry. We're doing this. I'm just gonna mute and just keep There's no music on Twitch. Or on YouTube, I mean. There's no music on YouTube. What the hell do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Wait, I can't. Oh my god. Wait, I don't know what to do. You guys can't hear anything. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to think. Hold on. This is not how I wanted the first stream of the year to go. This is so funny. Okay. Audio. We go to audio. We go to advanced. We go to general, perhaps. General. No, it's not in there, honey. It's gotta be. Oh, I don't know. Um, I literally have no clue. I actually have no clue. Like, I'm actually. Oh, fuck. I don't know, chat. I'm confuzzled. If anybody knows how to fix this. Because the music is playing. Okay. What if we do. I have an idea. There we go. We'll just do this. We'll do this. That's what we'll do. Okay. We'll just do that. Surely that has given us some music. I think it probably did. Hold on. What do I do? I genuinely don't know. I'm not ending this stream though. We're gonna figure this out on stream. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. What if I end the stream really like super fast? Because I think I have the setting that's like don't automatically end the stream unless I end it, maybe. I think I have to end the stream or maybe automatically. I can't remember. What settings I have. Whoops. Chat, I can't remember. We might be screwed. We might the stream might be. She might be cooked. Because I have to. Oh, fuck. I think I have to. Okay. What if I just on? Okay. It's back. Hold on. It's back. Kind of. It's back, kind of. It's back. Okay. Okay. Guys, this is a whirlwind. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. We have music. We have music. We have music. We have music. Okay, we're good. I fixed it. I fixed it, chat. What can I say? What can I say? I'm just better than everybody, you know? I don't like to brag or anything, but like, you know, I'm better than everybody, you know? It is what it is. Anyways, okay, now that we finally have music, now that we finally have music on both streams, thankfully, thank God, thank goodness, thank our lucky stars. Thank goodness. Anyways, hi chat. I hope everybody's having a great night. It's been quite a day. We're gonna do a little bit of React content today, because I want to react to the Hello 2026 Jaden from 2025 Jaden, which is a 40-minute video. I'm low-key thinking about putting this into X speed because I need to learn how to shut the hell up. But we'll see. Okay. Regardless, this video is going to be, we're going to be watching a 40-minute video. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry in advance. That's what's happening. It is what it is. I can't control that. I can't control. I mean, I can, right? I can. I absolutely could. But like, you know, it is what it is. So, oh well. Anyways, that being said, we're going to react to this video. Okay. That is the first part of the stream for today. We're reacting to this video because it's been such a long time. And I need to know what came true in this video and what didn't. I know that there's a lot in this video that didn't come true. And I'm sure that I alluded to some things. And there's going to be some things that I'm probably going to have to, there's gonna be some other stuff that I probably mentioned in this video that I'm also gonna have to allude to. So it's gonna be interesting. It's really gonna be interesting because I don't know everything, but I know that there's like things that are mentioned that I'm like, oh man. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to like get myself back into the headspace of like let's create content again, you know. I really want to get back into that headspace, and it's quite difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna react. That's gonna be our video for today, and then we're gonna maybe play games after. Oh my god, it's me, it's cutie patootie me. Look it. Okay, we gotta turn this bitch up though, and by this bitch I mean me.
Past Jaden, or future Jaden, sorry, I'm 2025.
Girl, this oh man. Okay, let's do this.
Jaden.
Oh, I don't need this.
Talking to 2026 Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished reacting and watching 2023 Jaden. Holy Jesus, this is like the weirdest time inception. I can't do it.
No, and it is. It's so weird.
If you're here in chat, I don't know, say I was here or something. I don't know. If you're here in chat, say I was here. Say something. Say something so we know that you were here. Okay?
Say something so you know you were here. Bimbo B was here.
I know Bimbo B was here.
Oh yes, that's right. I was streaming on.
Okay, girl. Let me tell you.
I was streaming on YouTube last year. Well,
you must have
in 2024.
Already, I did, Loki. You mean 2024? Wait. No. I just finished reacting to 2020.
2023 Jaden to 2020.
2024. Oh my god.
Oh wait.
Oh my god, that was 2024.
No, because not me trying to help.
Okay.
Not me trying to help.
Everybody's here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yes, I just finished reacting to 2024 Jaden, who reacted to 2023 Jaden. And this is 2025 Jaden now.
Yes.
talking to 2026 Jaden.
Absolutely.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
And I'm 2026 Jaden.
Okay. First of all, hi. I hope. Um, I don't even know what to say. Okay, first of all, oh wait, no, we have to go through ins and outs. We have to go through ins and outs. We have to go through ins and outs. Okay, that's first
Ins
and
and outs,
foremost.
ins and
Always
outs.
most important. Okay.
Always.
Okay, let's do our ins and outs.
Oh, I didn't make my ins and outs. Okay, well, while he's
Wins
talking,
are
well,
releasing music. This is on there.
I like how I'm like, well, while he's talking, it's me. While past me is talking, while he's talking, I do need to make my ins and outs for the new year because I haven't made them. I just realized I'm clocking my tea that I haven't made my ins and outs for this upcoming year. Ins, outs. Okay. What are my ins? My ins are this is such a toughie. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. I can do this. Chat, I should have thought about this beforehand, but I didn't. Oh, fuck. I don't remember. How do you do ins and outs again? It's we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Um. Ooh. Uh-huh. I'm literally making this list right now. This is so funny. Okay. I can't really tell you guys what I'm writing because if I tell you guys, then it like kind of ruins the surprise for like when I record the second part of this. So just like be present with me for like 2 seconds. Should I put the music back on for you guys? Probably. That's a good idea, huh? That way you guys can like have something to listen to while I do this. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay. Um. Yeah. It's really gonna be. Um. It's really gonna be something, guys. Um. Ooh. That's that goal. We'll see if that happens. Okay. I wish I could type better, but it is what it is. Okay. We're going to do some outs now. Why does that say hours? Outs. Okay. Uh-huh. How do you spell patience? Patience. P-A-P-A-T. Patience. Patience. There we go. I was like, what the hell am I doing? I can't. I'm like me and typing right now. Oh wait, no. There we go. That's what I wanted to write. Ooh, okay, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. And I really hope some of these aren't on the one that was on the list. Because otherwise, oh my god. And you know what? We're gonna add this to there. Get. No. Yeah. Okay. Um. Mm, Mm, we'll say, oops, I did it wrong. Okay. What else do I want to let go of this year? What's an out? What's an out? No, that's too vague. That's too vague. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Let's do this. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go, chat. I'm ready. Okay. Here we go.
Last year, but we didn't release music, and that's okay. But I for sure have the plan to do it this year, and I'm hoping that it's going to. I know it's going to work out. I'm speaking it into existence.
And it did. And it
Being
did.
careful of being careful of when and to whom I give good news and information to. I think that's a lesson that I've absolutely learned this year. No more one-sided relationships and friendships. I feel like in the past few years, especially in this past year, I feel like I've been in a lot of one-sided friendships, especially. So yeah, I want to get away from that. Finding new love slash like romantic relationship.
Ooh. Why am I? I haven't changed at all. Ooh.
And then finding new love in current and
Oh
new
my God.
friendships.
So funny.
And that also just goes in with like finding new friendships too. It's okay to find new friends too. Like not to get rid of your current ones, but like it's okay to like get new friends and not. It's okay to build more friendships and not just have the ones that you have. As long as you're also making sure that you're taking time to connect with the friends.
Absolutely.
Who also want to connect with you and take the time to connect with you.
Absolutely.
Putting myself out there more for sure is an N, and I'm really happy to be able to do that. Very real, Bimbo and Nightik. How do I say your name? How do I say your name? Because I don't want to keep messing it up. Please tell me how to say your name. Okay, but yes, putting myself out there more. That's very, very important.
Why was my hair doing that?
Absolutely. We're
I just realized that.
Okay, and I've worked very hard this past year to get rid of a lot of my insecurities, and I think some people have probably noticed it, and I think some people have been used to some of those insecurities and being able to take advantage of those, and you have been not giving a fuck.
Yes, so true, King. So true. Hold on, we're gonna speed this up. Shukla.
Okay. Word. Shukla. I will. Yes. Shukla said real. Okay.
Shukla said real.
Releasing music for real this time, regardless of circumstances. So we already have releasing music on here, but apparently I really was serious about it this year because I put it on here twice. So releasing music,
and
regardless of circumstances, we're putting it out. It's good.
Sorry, we're gonna come back to that. Hold on.
And maybe, hopefully, some more things along with that. That'd be cool. Working out more consistently. Grow your ass and titties. Now, I have been working out consistently this past year. In 2024, I was working out consistently. Now it's 2025. So now this time, I really am gonna have you stand the fuck up, stand the fuck up, bitch. Lift up your shirt. Let's see the abs. Let's see the fucking washboard abs. Let's see the pecs. Let's see a fucking fat ass, bro. Like, we know you fucking have it, okay? Even if you don't have the washboard abs, I at least know that your fucking titties are fucking sitting. I know that ass is back there sitting. You got a fucking shelf.
My ass is back there sitting. It is back there sitting. I got a shelf.
Okay. Okay. Drink more water. Drink more fucking water. That's what I wrote on here. Drink more fucking water. You better be drinking that fucking water. Eat less junk food. And hand in hand with that, take care of your mind, body, and soul. The last few months, you've not been taking care of yourself the way that you need to, and I think
this is true. I wasn't.
Seeing like some health issues, which is not and yeah. So you need to not do that. Did the stream drop?
Oh yeah, that's right. That I forgot that that's like the one thing about YouTube is like the stream drops left and right.
Anyways, Now I have to back up. Okay, we're hi 2026 Jaden, really really quick, blah blah blah, ins outs. Okay, whatever. You can go back and look at the rest of the shit. I just want to make sure that the camera's in on me this time. Releasing music, being careful of when and whom I give good news to. No more one-sided relationships, friendships, because we're in a lot of those this year. Finding new love in romantic relationships. Okay, finding
Were
new love
these
in new
ins and
relationships. That doesn't mean that
outs?
you leave all your current friends that you have. It just
Oops.
means that you
Were
should
these
figure
ins
out
and
how to do it.
outs for. Were these. Sorry. Never mind. Like, can I see the future?
Amongst those people,
Because.
putting myself out there more, absolutely, and that's not just like romantically, friendship wise, but also doing it more professionally too. Releasing insecurities, you have a lot of those, and some people are taking advantage of those. We gotta get rid of that.
You have a lot of those. Not me clocking my tea.
So I hope in 2025 you continue to release more of your insecurities. Releasing music for real this time, regardless of circumstance. I put that on there twice for some fucking reason. Don't know why. Apparently, I really have to fucking do this. Was reading the vid names, wanted to know your For You page. You know what? Thank you. I'm glad that Shukla wanted to know what my For You page was looking like on fucking YouTube. Okay, drink more fucking water. That's exactly what it says. Drink more fucking water, and you better. Eat less junk food, and hand in hand with that, take care of your mind, body, and soul, because you've been
So
neglecting
true.
yourself physically this last few months, and just like kind of not really putting good things into your body. Food wise, not like drugs or anything like that. You don't do that, and hopefully you still don't.
And I'm so glad I clarified that too, because for a second I was like, did I? I was like, did I do something? I'm like, did I go on like a crazy bender or something? No, no. I just was eating a lot of junk food, which in turn really did like fuck with my health, my mental health, my physical. We'll get into that.
You are. You don't. First of all, really quick, for anybody that doesn't know, I don't even like smoke. Like, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do any sort of.
I don't do none of that, and still
I'm a
don't,
singer. I'm working late
because I'm a singer.
Anyway, that was sloppy, but you get the point. So yeah. Stop stressing about bullshit mistakes you made as a kid. They don't reflect who you are today. And you said the same thing as 2024 Jaden, and you're saying the same thing as 2025 Jaden. It seems like you're still beating yourself up for things that you did over 20 years ago when you were a fucking kid, for things that you did when you were in fucking elementary school and in middle school and in high school, and you're not the same fucking person anymore. Fucking go to therapy, bitch. If you can afford it, please go to therapy, okay? Because clearly you need to get over some shit in your business. You clearly need to talk through some shit. Graduate. Go wado wado.
Go wado wado.
Yeah, you graduated May.
I just go wado wado.
We'll ask that question in a second. We'll get to all the questions for the future, Jaden.
You're
supposed to graduate May 17th. We'll ask that question in a second.
Yes.
We'll get to all the questions for the future, Jaden.
And I did, by the way.
We also have to answer past Jaden's questions, too. Get money enough to pay off all the school loans. And that is absolutely necessity. If you will release music, what will be the genre, and where will you release it? It'll be released on as many platforms as I can put it onto. But I mostly make like genre. I mostly make genre.
I make genre. I mostly make genre. Yeah, I mostly make like, I don't have like a lane that I'm in. I just genre, babe. I'm just genre. Which, by the way, we'll get to that too.
Pop and R&B.
That's mostly true though.
Kind of jazzy like type music. My degree was in jazz and commercial music, so I
like how I said was, because
that's like where I was.
I knew I was gonna graduate.
I've always been more of like a pop and like
R&B
type bitch. That's always been me. You know?
Yeah,
so,
that's me.
There's that.
Always been me.
And no drugs or smoking.
Always been that bitch.
I mean, yeah. Look, I gotta take care of these vocal cords, girl. I can't be a smoker. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't be a smoker.
Believe in yourself the way others believe in you. That is for sure an in. Okay, the way that so many of your friends have heard your music and the things that you've created, and every single one of them has been like, "Put this shit out. You're so fucking talented. Stop being scared, you little bitch."
You little bitch.
You too. I hope you stop being a little bitch. Fuck. Okay. Spend more time out and about and not just in your head. That is an absolute must. I think we'll kind of get more into this in a second, but I feel like more so this past year in 2024, you were really adamant about like it's okay not to be invited to everything, and that is something that I absolutely have stood by. You've also grown away to like
what the hell? And I still stand by that. By the way, I still absolutely stand by that. It's something that it is something that I think that is super important to me. We'll get into this more in a second, but like it is something that is really important to me because I'm like, I'm okay with not being invited to everything, right? I'm okay with not being invited and like whatever, but I'm like, I think, and like, it's one thing to like, not be invited to every single thing that's happening, but I'm also like, well, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. I promise.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Oh, why is my stream like unmuting? What?
And just like staying
There we go.
not necessarily always going out to like do things, even just like taking yourself on like.
I was like, what the fuck,
you do
brother?
yourself on self dates still, but
I do.
Just like you need to find a better balance,
Better balance. Better balance.
And my last N is release more monthly vlogs. And that is something I really want to do more of. In fact, I was supposed to do one. I was supposed to have two. One for November and one for Thanksgiving week, and then one for three, I guess. So one for November up until a certain point, and then one for Thanksgiving.
Oh man, this is gonna be
for some traveling shit.
Wait, what?
Thanksgiving week, and then one for three, I guess. So one for November up until a certain.
And I never did it.
Thanksgiving week because I was spoiler.
I never did it.
And then one for December. But I might just try to like lump all those into like a end of the year, like end of 2024 vlogs, November and December. I don't know. We'll see.
And I never did. I never did. I did work on it. I just never did it. I never uploaded it.
Okay, we're not doing that shit no more, and it's gonna be pretty easy because TikTok reportedly is getting banned. We'll have to check up on that. Excuses because they don't get you where you want to be. Where you're wanting to be, and the other people in the space that you're wanting to be successful in, who are successful and amazing, they don't need to make excuses. They don't make excuses, and that like you can't be doing that either if you want to be as successful as you keep saying that you want to be. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a know-it-all ass bitch. It's okay to learn new things. Yes, absolutely, Jaden. Stop being a know-it-all ass bitch. That's one of my biggest issues right now is like sometimes I think I like know everything and I don't, and that's take a fucking step back, bitch. And just like when somebody's like trying to teach you something or like give you some information, maybe it's information that you don't even fucking know. Maybe you think you fucking know some shit and you don't. Take a step back, ho. Being unnecessarily mean and rude, that was something that we worked on a lot in 2024, and I'm really proud of you, and I think that there's even more work to do with that, and hand in hand with that, the reason why that's on there is because...
Also, I want to clarify really quick. I wasn't necessarily mean to people. I wasn't necessarily like an asshole, okay? Like, I think I was just like kind of... I don't know how to describe this, but I wasn't like going out of my way to like bully people or anything like that. I just was not... I could have been nicer as an individual, I think is really what it is.
You also put in here, like I said, hand in hand, more clarity with jokes, sarcasm, etc. If you're actually joking and like people are unclear about that, make sure you're apologizing and being like, hey, I'm so sorry, like that was a joke, like I apologize, it just didn't land well, things like that.
And I do.
And then constantly cooped up in your room, we already covered this, don't do that, get out of your fucking room. And last thing is not so much procrastination, but stop leaving things undone for so long. That is an out. We're no longer leaving things undone for so long. My biggest issue right now is like, I'll be like, oh my god, these hiccups, bitch. My biggest issue right now is I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna like, I'll wash this dish, and then I don't wash it, and I'm like, I'll wash it after I'm done doing this thing, and then like I finish the thing, and I'm like, I'll just wash it tomorrow, and the next day comes, and I like let it sit in my sink, it soaks in the sink with like water and soap for like 2-3 days before I'm like, oh, I should probably wash this now, and it's a fucking problem. I don't know, I think I just hate doing things sometimes, but, alright, I'm gonna go now, have a good year, thank you, Shukla, I hope you have a good year, Happy New Year.
Good year!
So yeah, okay, so now, it's time to answer past Jaden's questions, which are, but not limited to. Here we go. Are you ready?
What is it? Go. Go on, bitch.
Okay.
Go.
So, are you in a relationship? No.
No.
I'm not in a relationship. And...
No, he was not.
I mean, it's the beginning of 2025, but like, no. All 2024, I was not in a relationship. Would I have liked to be? Yes. But I don't think right now I'm ready to be in a relationship, and that's okay. And then what else? Oh my
That's
God,
valid.
I'm like forgetting
That's
all the
valid.
things that I need to cover in terms of like all the shit that I need to cover. Okay. Am I in a relationship? No. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm here. I'm supposed to be graduating May 17th of 2025.
Yes.
I'm very, very excited. You're getting your Bachelor of Arts in Music, and it's been a long time coming, and it's very, very expensive. Very, very stressful. But
Very, very true.
Yeah, you did it.
Hopefully.
Anyways, so yeah, proud of you, King, and I hope you're doing so good. But to answer last year's question of how I'm doing currently, I'm doing great now. Right now, I'm doing amazing. Yeah, it's a time. It's a time. I feel like stressed, but oddly like not. I'm currently in the process of looking for a new job, which I'm really happy about and proud of myself for, because I think it needs to happen so I can like save up a little bit of money before I graduate, start paying off some of these loans, girl.
Start paying off
So
loans.
do some things, but yeah. So there's that. And then what else? What else? What else? Oh, Friends. In last year's video, you asked about like how's Trent and like how are all your friends that you're friends with and blah 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 X Y Z. In full transparency, you and Trent are no longer friends. I'm not saying
That's
that in like a
true.
talky way. This is just me saying fact, everybody. Okay. So you and Trent
Gotta clarify.
friends, which does kind of suck, obviously. But I mean, like, you guys aren't like besties. I think at this point you guys could probably be considered like acquaintances. I think if I were to see her in passing, she just graduated this semester, as did Tiara, one of your besties above the resties.
So true. I love
so many
Tiara.
people. Tiara, Brittany graduated. Who else? There's so many people who graduated this semester, and but yeah, Trent also graduated this semester, and I think in your heart of hearts, I think you know that. Like, obviously, like, if you ever saw her in passing, you're not gonna be like, ugh, like. Obviously, you're gonna say hi because I think that's just who you are. So, yeah. But yeah, you and Trent aren't friends anymore. The Troublesome Trio is no longer. You are still friends with Kennedy, which is great.
That's my homie.
With McKaylin is a little bit interesting right now because she's your boss, and so it's like a weird thing where it's like she's your boss, and also like obviously you guys were friends prior to her becoming your boss, so it's like really really interesting. So yeah, but you know, it is what it is. These things happen. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I guess it's life. Friendships end. And new ones begin.
This is true.
Emily came to Vegas to meet you in person for the first time this year. And she came during her spring break, and it was such a beautiful and lovely time. And you guys had so much fun. You guys went like to all places. Did she try Poke Heaven? She did get to try Poke Heaven.
Poke Heaven.
Really did like it.
Oh.
She came back to Vegas a few months later, and that's when she tried Poke Heaven. But when she was here for her spring break, she didn't get
I miss Poke Heaven. Oh man, I need some Korean fried chicken, dude.
Such a good time.
Oh, it's so good.
She also came to Colorado over the summer and met some friends at the time. I say at the time, I will say friends because I don't really know if we're all friends still, to be honest. But Emily came, and it was such a good time. Me, you, and Maddie, we hung out.
Let me answer that question for everybody. If you're still wondering, the answer is no. Okay, and we're gonna get further into some of that too. So just buckle in for a good chunk of this video after it's over, because I do have to like record it.
Fun. And you loved it, and Emily's just so funny. That girl just made me laugh, girl.
Was not to that. It was just like thinking about all the stuff that has happened.
Somebody that you just adore still. Oh, the music stopped. I just realized that. Hold on, chat.
The music stopped. So give me 1 second.
But yeah, okay. So yes, so you and Emily are still friends, and then okay, what else? Yeah. Oh, you and Emily also started a podcast called Rum Your Mouth. How is that going? Are you guys posting consistently? I also know that you have to be right before the end of 2024. You guys announced that you guys were going to be changing your posting dates for the episodes from Monday to Sunday now, and they'll be posted an hour or 2 hours earlier than what they currently were being posted. So instead of being posted on Mondays at 12 p.m., they would now be posted at like 10 or 11 a.m. on Sundays, which is really, really cool. I hope that absolutely works out for you guys, and I hope that you guys continue to grow, manifesting that for you guys, manifesting for you, future dating, manifesting. Yes. Okay, and then how's streaming? Are you still streaming on YouTube? You shouldn't be, by the way. So you're not anymore. This is also me letting chat know that I will not be streaming on YouTube anymore. Whoopsie, sorry. Okay, we'll talk about that. But yeah, so are you streaming more? Are you streaming absolutely less? Are you even like, are you barely streaming at this point? Like, what's the tea, girl? What's motherfucking tea, bitch?
What's motherfucking tea, bitch?
Yeah, what's the tea? see, girl. So, okay, yeah, are you still streaming? Oh my god, I'm not supposed to be asking questions yet. What the fuck am I doing? I have to answer questions still. Okay, for this past year, I did take a massive step back from streaming. Let's answer that question from past year first, okay? This past year in 2024, I took a major step back from streaming because I wanted to focus more on music, which I absolutely did. And, I've made so many songs and created so many things, but I just did not put them out because part of me in my brain feels like it's not the right time. But then it's like, at the same time, it's like, but when is the right time, right? It's interesting. It's a very, very weird. And so I'm trying to figure that out, like when I want to start putting music out. And I'm hoping that can be very, 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 very soon. So yeah.
I low-key might cry in a second. Hold on.
I did take a major step back from streaming, and I enjoyed it. It was a good little break. I enjoyed like just being able to play games off stream, but even more so now, like me and Emily are gonna start if you guys listen to the podcast, please do. We announced in there though that we're gonna be starting a channel called From Your Mouth and Friends. So me and Emily are kind of starting like a little company type thing, based off of our podcast. It would be a great way to
was that Mel Mel?
like little game nights with our friends. And, like,
Or was that Zai?
Stuff.
Oh, there's Mel Mel.
Also be able to create content from that and like exist happily from that. And yeah, I don't know.
Mel Mel's just chilling on the bed.
I don't know. Okay, what else? Have I been working on music this year? Yes, I have been working on music this year. So much of it, in fact. So much so, in fact, that at this point I really have enough songs for like 2 EPs, an album, probably 2 albums at this point.
By the way, the amount of songs has grown since then, and I still have yet to put a lot of them out. We'll get into that soon. We'll get into that.
Quite a few songs that I've been working on. I just started working on another one recently, and I'm really proud of that one, especially because it has to do with some other things. What the other things are, like last year you had asked if I was traveling more. The answer is I didn't get to go to the place when you were weakening all fucking aggressively with a fucking British accent. No, I did not go to fucking London. Okay, you do not go to London. You're fucking poor. You're a poor ass bitch. You can't afford to go to London. Okay.
Why am I reading myself for Phil? For Phil. For Phil.
For Thanksgiving, which was
I
a
did.
beautiful time. You met the cutest little dog out there named Cheeky. And your sister said that she was gonna like try her best, like try to get him out here. So if that is the case, is Cheeky out here? Is Cheeky yours?
He's not.
He's not. You know, what's the deal?
He's not mine.
And then, while you were in Puerto Rico, you heard a song called I think it's called El Eco.
Oh, I was leaking stuff. I was leaking stuff last year, dude.
I have to look really fast. It's
I did not care.
El Eco del Carretero.
Carretero.
You said that you were gonna remix that song. Did you remix it? Or were you able to put it out? If you did put it out, like, did you do it properly and like talk to the people, like reach out to the teams and the stuff like that to be able to?
We'll get into that too.
Do things right, honey. Do things right. Yeah. Yeah. What's the tea with that?
Delicious.
With that. I actually need to know, truly. We'll ask that question again. Meow meow. Hey, buddy boy. You're just really loud back here. So if you can clean yourself a little bit quieter, that would be great.
He's so loud. He really is.
And he lays there. He's like, I don't want to fucking explain myself, bitch.
So I'll just go back to sleep.
But yeah, okay, so what else? I don't know. Oh, Wicked came out. You loved it. You saw it so many times. It's also now out on DVD. And now, okay, that's another question I have to ask for 2025, Jaden, though. Okay, how many times have you seen it now that it's like out on digital?
We don't need to talk about that.
How many times have you seen it? Now that you can pretty much just see whatever.
So many times. It's bad. It's so bad. How many times I've seen it?
What else? I don't know. What else? I don't know. I feel like so. What else happened? In 2020? Oh, okay. Towards the end of this year, towards the end of 2024.
We have like 10 minutes left. 15 minutes.
Very attractive man named Luigi Mangione shot a CEO.
He's so beautiful.
Like a health insurance company, and everybody was praising him for it. However, our government decided to start. First of all, our government decided to say that he was a terrorist, and which is interesting.
I forgot about that.
White people are out here doing mass shootings, and they're
yeah.
Anybody who also supports Luigi Mangione is now considered an extremist. So What's the tea with that? Like, give us some tea, some update on that. Like, also, like, they were thinking about getting the death penalty. Like, I gotta know, honey. You gotta relay the information back, man. You gotta. Okay. Okay. So there's that.
I'm so
But other than
ridiculous.
that, as for Palestine, we do not have a free Palestine yet, which
We
is
don't.
really, really sad and absolutely sucks ass. Also, unfortunately, Trump did win the election.
Ugh.
So we do not have Kamala as our president right now, which really, really sucks. However, we can only hope and pray that we will get her in the future. Sorry, my nail is like doing some weird shit under here, and I'm trying to.
Did I do it? Did I get it? Get it. Come on.
I got it.
You got it, bitch.
Okay. But yeah, okay, what else?
You know what? I know what it was. I guarantee you my nail like probably slightly split. So I had to like get out.
Now I'm going to move on to asking you questions. I'm going to ask you some questions, may I? Get ready for that.
Hold on, I have to type.
Okay. Okay. First of all, first question is, who are you friends with? Have you made new friends? And are you in a relationship? Ooh, spicy, scandalous. And if you're not in a relationship anymore, were you in a relationship at any point during the year 2025? And if so, and if you feel comfortable, can you say who it was with? We'd all like to know. But if you don't feel comfortable,
we'd all like to know.
What else? Okay, and then oh, okay. Did you? I hope you did. I really hope you did, because so many people believe in you, and you need to let go of that fear, girl. You need to let go of that fear. Nothing's ever going to be 1,000% perfect. Okay, it's never going to be perfect. But I hope it's perfect enough for your standards that you're able to put it out, and you need to stop beating yourself up. So yeah. Okay, Wicked Part 2 should have also just come out, like, not even a full month ago at this point.
It's been a full month.
Like a month and like a week and a half, a month and like 2 weeks or something. I don't know. But okay, how was Wicked Part 2? Was it so good? Are you still out here blasting Wicked soundtrack Part 1 the Wicked soundtrack from Part 1? Talking about some fucking.
I'm typing these questions as we. Within me, something is not the same. I know it's playing by the rules of someone else's game.
Too late for second guessing. Okay, anyways. How's that? How was Wicked Part 2? Did you love it? What other movies came out this year? If you can remember any that you've seen, that you really wanted to see, that you were able to see, all that good stuff. How were those movies? Did you enjoy them? How is streaming? Are you still streaming? Are you enjoying it if you're still streaming? Are you like wildly successful? Are you at 500 subscribers yet? Are you still streaming on YouTube? And because I know the answer to that, why aren't you streaming on YouTube? Can you answer the question to that? It's probably going to be a reiteration that you're going to already have talked about in the past at this point. But yeah, in case you forgot, or in case people don't remember that you ever streamed on YouTube and that you now only exclusively stream on Twitch. Why did you leave YouTube? Why did you leave the tubes? Yeah. And are you posting more short form content like YouTube Shorts and Reels and stuff? Are you like trying to promote yourself? Are you guys promoting the podcast enough? All that good stuff. This is so important. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm typing so fast.
Are you working? Are you able to pay off your loans? Are you doing all these things? What's the tea with that? Are you stressed? Where is your sister living? I know that she was in the process of trying to buy a house. Did she buy a house?
I'm not going to answer that.
Where are you living? What's the tea? What's the vibes? What's the update, babe? Like what's the jam? What's the tunes? What's the hot goss? Yeah. Did they release a new iPhone this year? And is it the exact same as the fucking iPhone 16 Pro / iPhone 16? The iPhone 16 Pro, I have it right now. This is what she looks like. You have the silver one. You have the cute 3 little cameras there. And then you have like, it has like this little side camera button right here.
Mm-hmm.
It has the action button here. Hold on, let's get closer. I tried to. Action buttons right there. And then is there still how is Apple Intelligence? Are we functioning okay with that? Like, well, girl, what's the tea with that, babe? I need to know. I need to fucking know. I truly need to know with that. Are you working out consistently? I hope you are, truly. I really hope you're working out consistently. And I hope that you've seen changes in your body and in your health for the better. And I hope you're drinking water consistently too, because that's super important. Yeah. How are I'm trying to like figure out how I can like signal to you about like have you made other improvements in your life in terms of certain things? I don't know how else to like do this. This is so interesting.
Oh, I know what this was. Okay.
Other than that, I don't know what else to ask. I really don't know what
I know what that was. I'm not going to answer
Is
that.
your appearance any different at all? Obviously, right now you have like very beardy. You're very beardy right now. Well, in 2025, sorry, 2025 you was very beardy. Or no, yeah. Well, at the start of the year, yeah, he was beardy. First day of the year, but he was beard. You're getting beard, babe. So are you still beardy?
You're giving me beard, babe.
Or because at the end of 2023. Beginning of 2024, you was like clean shaven for the most part. So
Yeah.
are you back to clean shaven? Are you doing like new styles? Is your hairstyle differently? Obviously, like in the 2025 video, you had twists. Are you still twisting your hair and shit? Are you still existing with that? Is your hair dyed? Is your hair getting straightened more often? Did you cut off all your hair? What's the tea, babe? What's the motherfucking tea?
There's so many questions here.
What else? What else? I don't know. Were you able to travel more this year? And if you did, where did you travel to? You also ate 12 grapes underneath the table. You wore yellow. Your underwear currently were yellow, red, and orange. And you looked it up. Google did say that there was nothing against wearing like multicolored underpants.
Google lied.
How's your life? How's your love life? Are you wealthy? What's the tea? Are you creative? Are you doing hot girl shit? And you're wearing green. And you're wearing white Okay, what's the tea? I have to know. I think that's it. I actually think that's it this time now. I think that's it. Other than that, I hope you're so successful. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you've made new friends. I love you so much, and I know you're trying as hard as you can and doing the best that you can in this world, and you're just doing whatever you can truly at this point, and that's really all you can do, and I'm so proud of you, and I hope
The sad music that comes in right away.
other people know that, and you're just so talented, and I just hope that you keep on keeping on, and I really hope you know that. I hope you know to keep on.
I can't wait to react to this. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay.
Keep on, and to keep on keeping on, and to keep on keeping on.
Yes, and keep on keeping on. And I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Other than that, oh, last question. Did you release more merch? What's going on with that, King? I gotta know. Or did you never release more merch ever again? Did you release more merch because you released a song? Like, what's the tea? Like, what is it? What's the tea, babe? What's the tea? I think that's it. Well, if that is all, King.
I'm gonna do my best to make this next video really short for
Sing
y'all.
us out with some wicked. No one more, it's a wicked goodness. No, I feel like this is actually not the right song for this. Can we do popular? We're gonna do popular. Popular. You're
Popular. There we go.
Talk to boys.
Little bits of influence.
Show you what
Choose to learn. Fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular.
Anyways, alright, well, it's been real. And I hope you're doing amazing, King. Living your life and so successful. And I hope that whatever you decide to do in life, whatever avenue, whatever venture, whatever anything you've decided to do at this point is, I hope it has worked out, and I hope that you've manifested, and I hope that everything you wanted to happen in your life and manifested for your life in terms of every ounce of success for you, I hope it has come true. I really hope it has. I really hope it has. You deserve it. And if you've gone to therapy, and I hope you have, how much is it? Are you able to afford it? Are you able to keep
No,
it?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's important. Alright. I love you. And okay, so this is where we got a little tripped up last time. Okay, so goodbye to 2024 Jaden. We just watched 2024 Jaden.
Mhm.
So hi 2025 Jaden, and tell 2026 Jaden that we said. Oh wait.
Yeah, that was right.
No. Hi 2026 Jaden. Yes. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. Hi 2026 Jaden. I hope you're doing amazing, and I can't wait to hear all the things, because you know the future, babe. You're living in the future.
This is true. I'm living in the future.
But you are. And I hope you're remembering to live in the moment, and I hope you're remembering to just be amazing and continue to slay and do all things, and I hope that you don't let people get under your skin, no matter how much they try. And I hope that you continue to grow as a human being, even more. And
This is a long ass video.
Alright, past Jaden. Or future Jaden, yes. Alright, future Jaden. Well, it's been real.
Well, who's also technically past it. Well,
Yeah. Alright, well, I suppose I'll see you later. Alright, peace out, King. Goodbye. Adios, muchachos.
adios, muchachos. Oh my god, that was so cute. I forget how much I love to do the react portion of all this. It's genuinely one of my favorite things on this planet. Um, we need to find a like cozy. Is this okay? Is this one fine? Um,
Mm-hmm. No. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I have to find a like chill. A really chill video. Like chill ass music. I guess we could just keep using the reason I didn't want to keep using this one was because we can just do this one. This one's fine. This one's fine. I don't care. Okay. Hold on. All right, chat. It's just about time. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All righty.
Hi, 2020. Wait. Wait, how do we do this again? Okay. Hi, 2027 Jaden from 2026 Jaden. How are you, King? Hope you're doing great. It's time for some updates. Okay, let's go into the ins and outs. Now, I wish I had wrote down my ins and outs from the year prior. That would be such a good idea. And I think I probably had the same idea at some point last year, but I just never did it. And it is what it is. But honestly, unfortunately, it is what it is. Hi, Arturo. I hope you're doing well. But yes, so it's quite. Oh my god, Bimbo B. Wait, none of my chats have been showing up. What the hell? Gotta set the vibe. Okay, first and foremost, everybody say hi. You're on stream. Hold on, gotta share my screen. Just so you guys can be here. Okay, Bumblebee's here. Okay, perfect. Bumblebee's here. Arturo's here. Yeah, we're here. Everybody say hi. Love you all. Yes. I like how the video is like not caught up. My stream just didn't catch up yet. Anyways, okay. So here we go. All right. This is it. This is the big one. So here we go. All right. So we always start with ins and outs every single time. We always start with ins and outs every single time. It's always ins and outs. I wish I could see why my shit's not pulling up the chat for some reason, but we'll figure that out later, I guess. All right, here we go. Ins and outs. So, ins. Consent working out? If only I could type properly. Consistently working out. Now, I'm not consistently working out. I can assure you that after I graduated, that like kind of fell off. I was like trying to work out. I was more so working out in my room because I got a walking pad, and then I just like wasn't really working out as much. It actually is sitting right here. But now I have a gym membership, which I got back in like September-ish, October. And I've been starting to get back into the swing of working out consistently again, which is really, really great. And I'm really, really happy about that, which makes me really, really happy. So there's that. Okay, so there's the in. So the in is definitely getting back into consistently working out. A boyfriend. I would love to have a little boyfriend, a little someone, but like not somebody who's just gonna like play with my time and my emotions. Somebody who like actually genuinely cares about me. And also too, and I want to say this, I'm not gonna settle. I refuse to settle. I'm not a settler, babe. Okay. I'm not a settler. All right. I don't know what y'all thought this was, but I'm not a settler. I'm not a pilgrim. All right. Not me, babe. It's just not me. Full-time big boy job, and or as well as consistently streaming / like making a lot more money off of streaming, or a famous artist, right? Those are my three options for my ends in terms of career wise. I really hope that, at least one of them has come true. It is what it is. let's hope, we pray, all that good stuff. Woohoo! Do I need to like click something? Hold on, I'm just click here to go to your YouTube. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's so weird. I don't know why it doesn't work, but whatever. Anyways. Oh wait, hold on. I just figured it out. Hold on. Oh wait, no. Just kidding. It does not. It's not doing that. So that's weird. Okay, whatever. Anyways, get back into content creation. Again, that kind of goes hand in hand with the other one on a regular basis. Release at least 5 singles this year. Now, we're going to kind of get into something that I mentioned before when we start doing the questions. Eat healthier is another N of mine. I really want to do better about eating healthier. I do have my moments where I'm like, ooh, some chips and some unhealthy foods and some snacks and some, like, it just sounds so good, you know? And then I end up eating that, but I need to stop doing that. And then the last one was get out of my comfort zone. Now, this one was partially already on my ins and outs for going into 2025. And I feel like I did a little bit better with it, but I feel like, there's always room for improvement. And then for the outs this year, there's not as many outs. So my outs for this year are being patient / giving grace. I actually just was having this conversation with my sister recently that I was like, I'm just really tired of giving grace to people. I'm really tired of being patient with people and giving grace to people who clearly don't deserve it, right? Like people who are definitely taking advantage of that kindness from me, and it definitely kind of sucks. And we'll kind of get into some of the reasoning for that later for a few different reasons. But it's part of one of the questions, so I'll talk about it. Being more honest and upfront about my emotions. Yes, that's also kind of part of something else too, but it is what it is. You know what? Shit happens, things happen. It is what it is. Let go of this idea of needing to be overly sexual or sexualizing myself. Yes, I need to. That's actually what I was alluding to at the end of the video last time when I was like, right, when I was doing that, that's actually what I was alluding to, right? And I didn't really want to talk about it before because I was like, oh, I don't want people to see me differently as this person who, I don't know, I was really worried about it for some reason. And so this past year I put in a lot of work towards that, and I'm going to continue to put even more work towards that, and decentering men from my existence. There's this saying that I saw, or a comment or something that I saw one time that was anybody can be a good person, but it takes true hard work to not be a bad person, to actually put in the work and not be a bad person. And I think that can also just be applied to so many different areas of life, right? It's such a multifaceted thing that I think for myself, I think about that sometimes and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to, I want to do better, right? I want to do better for myself and have different priorities and stuff like that too. And so it is something that I've been working on this year, and I think it, and I've been doing better, amazingly better, but I think, there's always room for improvement. Next out was Colorado, as in, I'm not trying to live here no more. Get me the hell out of here. Okay. I don't want to be in Colorado, bro. I love being home. I really do. I love my home state. I love being home with my family and getting to see everybody so consistently. But most of my friends do not live here anymore, right? Madi lives in Puerto Rico. Okay. Majority of my friends that I made while I was at school all live in Vegas. Okay. And I'm just kind of here by myself. I'm just kind of here by myself. And it sucks. It really does suck. I'm like, brother, this is janky. I hate this. I really do. I really do hate this. But I love Colorado, and I love being around my family and just being around people who love and care about me. And that really makes me happy. Another out, crippling debt. We're getting rid of her. She's gone. Dunzo. We're gonna get rid of her. And last but not least, and it was on my ins and outs last year, excuses, right? I'm tired of making excuses. I think it's so ridiculous. I think it's so absolutely ridiculous, and I think it's so dumb. And I'm like, And I think about it and I'm like, I always make excuses for myself and for, why I can't do this and why I can't do that. And I want to continue to do better about that. Right. I think I did put some work in towards that at some point in the year, but I don't think I put in as much work towards that as I should have. And so, yeah, so that's one of the things that's definitely an out. So yeah, but again, like I said at the beginning of this, I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible because I don't want it to be 40 minutes again. Okay, we really want to avoid the 40-minute mark. Okay, on to the questions that I had. Oh, and I also wanted to mention something that I talked about in my ins and outs last year. I didn't realize it, but I at the time until I was making the video that I had put release music on there twice, and I think I worded it to a completely different way. But I did end up releasing music last year. And not only did I release music last year, I released 2 songs last year, which was like insane to me. It was genuinely insane to me. It was actually insane to me. And I felt so proud of myself because I did stick to what I was going to do and I put out music and I even briefly spoke about it where I was like, I want to like put it out at the right time. Like I want to put out my first song and stuff like that. And like, whatever at the right time. I don't want to just like start throwing songs, to the wind. I don't think, I just don't think that that's necessary and I don't want to do that. And I think it's dumb to do that. Like I know that there's never really ever a perfect time, but there is a more ideal time, Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. There's Jets going away, love. Okay. But yeah, but I did release 2 songs. My first song was High School Crush, and that one came out on Valentine's Day last year. And I was so happy about that. Like, it was such a good song to release on Valentine's Day. And then a couple months later, I ended up releasing another song called I Could Be a Bitch, which was amazing. Like, truly to me felt like it felt like fame to me, like after releasing that song. And I know that I didn't like get famous off of that song, but like the amount of listens compared to the amount of listens I had for High School Crush it was just so, it just felt really beautiful. And that song came out on the Lionsgate portal on August 8th, which was like insane to me. So sorry. Which was insane to me. And I was like, oh my God. And like, I didn't realize it was coming out at that time, by the way. Like, and I think something else was happening at that time too. I think Beyonce was doing something too at that time. And I felt very like it felt very like, okay, I'm very connected to the universe. I'm very, I'm doing shit in my own divine timing and it is what it is. So I just wanted to talk about that. But now it's time for me to answer some of these questions. One of the questions was, who am I friends with? So, okay, another moment of full transparency. Unfortunately, Emily and I are no longer friends, which really, I think it absolutely sucks. It always sucks to have a friendship end. I think especially having 2 friendships end in 2 years in a row, or having a friendship end 2 years in a row. Is that what I just said? Yeah, it definitely sucks, right? And I think like it made me have a moment of like, am I the issue? But I also know that I'm not the issue. And I think that and I know that sounds really incredibly selfish, but I've spoken to people about like why this friendship ended, and so many people have been like, you're not the problem, right? Even like when my friendship with Trinity had ended, like so many people were like, oh, like you're not the issue, like that is not something that you can control, like it is what it is. And it's another situation of that where it's like something that's completely out of my control and I literally can't do jack diddly squat about it, and it is what it is. And yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so there's that. So who am I still friends with in the big year 2026? I'm still friends with Madi. And I'm slowly starting to develop more friendship with Salem and with Bella and with all these other people that Madi already hangs out with, and they're just all really great people. I in the past did not want to, because I always felt like those were Madi's friends, and I didn't want to insert myself into friendships that weren't mine, right? I didn't want to. In my brain, it felt like wrong to create and develop and further friendships and relationships with people that, like, not necessarily wrong, maybe that's not the right word, but it felt um bitch it felt odd to do that, to like try to become friends with people who weren't necessarily initially my friends at first, right? People who really do love and care about me, and they're like, oh my god, like, you're so cool. But in my brain, I was like, I don't want to, like, I don't, that, like, you're like, this is Madi's friend, like, I don't want to, cross that line. And I felt the same way about some other friends that we have too. And I think especially towards the end of this year, it's really made me kind of realize, like, I want to do better about the people who are currently in my life, who want to have and share connection with me, as well as people who may not necessarily be as present in my life anymore, but like still are also wanting to have that connection, if that makes sense. So yes. So anyways, to answer the question of who I'm still friends with, Madi, of course, slowly developing friendship with like Salem, Bella, all these beautiful people, Helen, all these amazing people, and then obviously like my other friends too, like Zoe, Jacqueline, and then my friends back in college who I still talk to literally all the time, Ryan, Kennedy, Phaedra, McKaylin, like, also me and McKaylin's friendship is like much better now, by the way. Like, she was my boss at one point, now she's not my boss. We don't really talk as much anymore, which definitely kind of sucks, honestly, but I also know that, like, she's busy, and I do want to make more of an effort to like reach out to her more in this next year. I think like it took me a good chunk from me graduating up until now, really, like, honestly, for me to like really move past, like, okay, she's not your boss anymore, so like you can actually get back to having a real friendship with this person, and it doesn't have to be like surface level, if that makes sense. So there's that. Yeah, there's so many people still, even like at school, that I'm still really good friends with, and I love every single one of them. So yeah. Am I in a relationship, or was I this year? No, I was not. I was not in a relationship, and no, I'm not in a relationship now. And honestly, I think it's good, but I'm also like, okay, like, I'm ready, but like at the same time, I also am like, I know it'll happen when it happens, and it is what it is, and it is what it is. So I don't care. So yeah. Did you put out music? Like I said, we already answered this, but yes, I did put out music. I put out 2 songs. One of the songs was not the one that samples El Eco del Catero. I did not put that song out. It is one that I really do want to put out, but it's one that I still want to work on more. It has Spanish parts in it that I don't think are doing what they need to do. It's not giving what it's supposed to give, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like, I want to do better about that. So I like want to, or not do better about it, but I want to like fix it. But something I did mention before was that I had, last year I was like, oh, like, I have enough songs that I could put out like 2 EPs and a full length album, maybe 2 full length albums. Just so we're all on the same page, that amount has grown significantly. One of my other ins and outs last year was like being careful of who I show things to, like, music wise, because not everybody has like best interest at heart and stuff like that. And I feel very glad to know that I'm not going to share any music with anybody until I'm essentially going to be putting some of it out. And especially like some of the stuff that's not coming until like later, like some of the stuff is not coming until much later in the year. But I am going to be putting out some songs at the beginning of this year that are completely done. And some people have heard those songs, and I want to put those songs out. And I want to put those songs out. And some of them are like really fun. They're a little bit more like, ooh, like a little bit scandalous. But and then there's like some other ones that are just like really like, oh, like angry and like, oh, I wish I wish I could show you guys some of these songs, but I just can't. I can't. I'm so sorry. Once they're all copywritten and all that stuff, and I'm gonna release them, and like they have release dates, yeah, I'll show you. I'll absolutely show you guys. But until then, I'm so sorry. You're not seeing shit. Or hearing anything. So yeah. But no, I did not put out the other song, the Spanish one, because of like copyright stuff. But again, like I said, because I wanted to like continue working on it, I was like, this can be so much better. Like there's just so much that I can do with this, and ooh, I want to work on it. So I will. Um Did you go see Wicked for Good? And how many times have you seen it? Let's before I answer that, let's answer the other question of how many times have I seen regular Wicked, Wicked Part 1? Since it's been on streaming, and it's been an insane amount. I actually can't give you a number. It's actually been an insane amount. I actually watch it like very consistently. Like I think I've definitely seen it more than like I've definitely seen it more than like 20 times this year, like, or in 2025. As for Wicked for Good, I saw Wicked for Good 2-3 times in theaters, and now it's on streaming. It actually just came out on streaming like a few days ago, and it's so, oh my god, it's so good. It was so good, like 10 out of 10. Just so beautiful, such a beautiful and amazingly beautifully made movie, like just gorgeous. I did give it an 8 out of 10 though, because I felt like there was more song, more too much. I feel like there was too much song. Like it didn't feel like there was enough break in between songs. It just kind of felt like a little bit of acting and then straight into a song. And then like sometimes it was like the song would end and then we would literally like go straight into another song. Like it didn't feel like there was enough of a break to really, for me to fully, for the story to fully be fleshed out, in my opinion. But overall, Ariana did amazing. Cynthia did amazing. Oh my god, Cynthia did amazing. Currently there's the meme of like Madame Marvel flip it around, Wicked Witch. Madame Marvel, flip it around, Wicked Witch. It's my favorite. But now that it's on streaming, I've already seen Wicked for Good one time because it just came on streaming like a few days ago, like literally like 2 days ago, like 2-3 days ago I think, and I've already watched it one time. So add that to the tally. And now I just need to watch them both back to back because I think that that'll be so good. I think that'll be I'm really excited. Anyways, what movies came out this year and how were they? Okay, so one movie that I did go see this year. Actually, I saw a few movies this year. Why did I say movies? Movies. Am I Canadian? I'm Canadian. And actually, okay, and I'm gonna put movies and shows. Okay. So the movies that I saw this year, I didn't watch too many movies that came out this year. Well, actually, no, I did, but I didn't see all of them in theaters. I went to the R websites, you know? R, where's me booty, you know? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But the one movie that I did see in theater, well, 2 movies I saw in theaters, 3 movies I saw in theaters this year, were Weapons. I saw Weapons in theater, which was a horror movie. It was actually, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good. The ending was low-key kind of a hot mess. They could have done better. It is what it is. And then I went to go see Wicked for Good, obviously. Oh, I saw Materialist with Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans. I thought it was actually quite a beautiful movie. I did cry at the end of it. I'm such a crybaby ass bitch. I'm so sorry. It's just who I am. Unfortunately, I am just a crybaby ass bitch. But I did go see that. And then obviously Wicked for Good. I'm trying to think if I saw anything else in theaters this year. I don't think so. I don't think I did. As for shows that came out this year, one there's a few. And then I also saw Zootopia 2, but I didn't see that one in theaters. I saw that one on our website. Okay, our, you know, okay. So, and then for shows, I watched Heated Rivalry, which is this gay hockey show, and it's so beautiful and so cute. And it's just so amazing. And actually 2027, Jaden, you will be getting to see finally season 2 will be out because they're filming season 2 in summer of 2026. So this summer, the year in which I'm recording this, they're going to be filming season 2, but it's not going to come out until 2027. So now that you have probably seen season 2 and maybe season 3 too, who knows, because they did get greenlit for season 2 and season 3, so you may have already seen both seasons. So if you've already seen it, how was it amazing? Did you love it? And then Welcome to Derry also came out this year. That was another great show that you watched. And you were obsessed with it. And I think they also got greenlit for season 2. Don't know when that's supposed to come out, but if it came out in 2026, talk about it 2027, Jaden. But otherwise, if it's coming out in 2027, I guess you can tell 2028 Jaden about it. I don't know. Anyways, what a time. And then what other shows did I watch? What other shows? Heated Rivalry. Oh, Stranger Things came out. The final season of Stranger Things came out. It was ass. I haven't seen the final part yet, but I've already I don't really care about spoilers. I love a good spoiler, but it's not great. It was not a great ending. Okay. But however, later in this year in 2026, the Duffer Brothers are releasing the animated version of Stranger Things, which takes place between seasons 2 and season 3. So yeah. So hopefully that is better, and that kind of fills in like some plot holes from the show, like from the live show, the real, that would be really, really great. I'm assuming that it also might, what I would assume is that it's going to fill some of that stuff in, and it's going to give us like some context from the stuff that happens in the play that like everybody kept it was a whole thing. Anyways, and then are you still streaming? And are you still streaming on YouTube? Oh my God. Okay. Yes, I still stream. It's just significantly less. I really took a massive step back. I took a massive step back in 2024 going into 2025. And in 2025, I really wanted to stream more. And then I didn't because I wanted to, really focus on school, focus on music. I wanted to like change some of my priorities. And now this year I have a plan, which we will talk about right now. So essentially, and I really hope that I stick to this plan, and I'm gonna really force myself to stick to it. So the plan is for me to essentially be so active with content creation. It's gonna be obnoxious. Like people are gonna hate me. So the vibe that I'm going for, I'm gonna be streaming consistently. And based off the title of this stream, this is day 1 of 365 streams. So I'm going to try to stream every single day of the year. Okay. That is the goal. That is my goal, is to stream every single day of the year. After streams end, I'm still trying to figure this part out because I'm like, oh, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking I either go live on TikTok beforehand and then go live and stream on YouTube and Twitch, and like do whatever the heck I'm going to do. And then the streams will always be in the evening, right? But I go live on TikTok first and then go live on Twitch and YouTube after. And then after that, go live on Twitch one more time on my phone, as like a good night, like have a good night, like let's get ready for bed together type thing. And then in the mornings, I'm planning on streaming in the morning while I'm making music, or like while I'm but let me be more specific, by the way. Those streams are going to be on my other TikTok account. Okay. They're going to be on my Jaden Rosendo account because I want to do way more in terms of content creation and like showcasing the music creation process that I have as an artist, because I think every artist has something different. So yeah. I really want to get into that a lot. Um, so that's my tea. That's my tea. That is my plan. But yes, I do still stream, just not as much. So when I ask these questions in a second to 2027 Jaden, hopefully, yeah. But am I still streaming on YouTube? Technically in 2025, no, I was not. As of 2026, I am going to do so now because I really want to try to do better. And I also just like want to stream more. Like, it's something that I realized was, instead of me laying in bed all day every day, not all day every day, like I work, like I have a job, but like instead of me, like especially at night, like when I'm laying in bed like and watching shows, like I could much rather be streaming and creating content and editing videos and working on music and stuff. So like that's something I definitely want to do. So I want to put more of my existence into that. So we'll see. And maybe the things will be reversed, right? Maybe I'll try to do like a daytime streams or something like that instead. So like I'll go live on TikTok and then go live on Twitch and YouTube after the fact, and like, you know, do some work and then play games towards the end of my work day. So then that way in the evening I can, you know, work on music. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But that the plan is for me to stream every single day on both accounts. That is the goal. So yeah, and then how's the podcast From Your Mouth? Podcast From Your Mouth. She is dead, unfortunately. Like I said earlier, Emily and I are no longer friends, so it doesn't really feel right to continue that podcast. I mean, I could, right? I'm not going to say it doesn't necessarily feel right, but a lot of like the login information, like not for the podcast itself, but like for the socials and all that stuff, and having to like rebrand and all that other stuff. It's a lot of work. I think it also is showing me like, baby, don't put your time towards podcasts, right? You don't need to be putting your time towards podcasts. Put your time towards creating meaningful videos, right? Which is, again, by the way, kind of goes hand in hand with content creation, which is something that I'm going to be doing this year on my main channel, my Jaden Rosendo channel. I don't know how long this is, and I really hope it's not even like an hour, but it probably is. Okay, I'm going to talk faster. But it's probably going to be on like my main channel, and I'm going to be like talking about music and stuff like that. I'm going to do my best to like try to post videos on this channel again too, but we'll see. But with me streaming every single day and you know, trying to do stuff and, you know, whatever, and maybe that'll be part of like my streams, is like editing videos and stuff, but we'll see. Okay, let's get through the rest of these questions. Are you working yet? No, but I had an interview, which went really, really well, and I was really, really happy about that. So I'm just waiting to hear back on that. But yeah, and not necessarily that like I'm waiting to hear back on it, but more so that I'm just waiting for them to move me into phase 2 of them being like, because the guy who did my streaming every day, I know I'm gonna try. That's my goal. My goal is to stream every day this year. But yes, so yeah, I had an interview, and then it went really well, and he was like, yeah, like perfect, you'll hear from one of us at like a little bit after the beginning of the year, to like move forward with like the second interview, and then we'll do an in-person interview, which will have to be in Colorado because I'm only here in Colorado, but this position is based in Vegas, so I have a chance of going back to Vegas soon, God willing. So yeah, so we'll see. Okay, I have to like fly through the rest of these because this video is getting really long. Did they release a new iPhone 17? And is Apple Intelligence good / getting better? They did release an iPhone 17, bitch, and it was awful. However, I did just see a headline today that they're most likely not going to be releasing an iPhone 18 this year, and that they're finally going to be straying away from the like their yearly annual phone release plan. Wait, interview for what? I can't say, but it is not in my degree at all. It's for sales. But it's a really good time. It's a really good time. I'm really excited about it. So I really hope that I get it. I'm really, fingers crossed I get it. And then, are you working out consistently? Bitch, we already talked about this. Is it for Beyonce? I wish. God willing. Let's hope. She's gonna call me. She's gonna say, hey, bitch, I heard that song. I want you to come work for me. It's gonna be. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Beyonce? Hey Jay, how you doing? You know. Anyways, okay. What else? What am I working out consistently? The answer is we're getting back into it, and actually, that's also part of this. There's only so many hours in a day, bitch. But working out will. I will have to do workout streams or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. Because I do need to work out consistently. So either I go to bed earlier and I get up earlier and I go to the gym earlier and I work out earlier and I come home and I shower and I do my work day earlier, or like start my work day at a decent time. Gossip counts as cardio and does. And really it truly does. It's so I I'm a god, like running my mouth, honey. This cardio, this is cardio right here. Okay, I said I was running. I didn't say where. I didn't say doing what. I just said I was running, and my mouth is what I'm running. Okay, um, and then the next question is your appearance different? Yes, my appearance is different. My hair is dyed. I'm an Auburn bitch now. I'm Auburn. I'm Auburn. Which by the way, 2027 Jaden, that's gonna be a question for you. I'm gonna ask some of these same questions for you, Jaden, 2027 Jaden. Yeah. Is your hair different? Oh, how's the facial hair? I do have less facial hair than what I had at the beginning of 2025. I do like shave it more. I was really giving like scruffy beard vibes with like my hair twisted at the time, which I looked so fucking good, by the way. Let's be so clear right now. But now I like shave more. And so I usually just do like mustache goatee, or I just do just mustache. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that week. Did you travel more in 2025? I only went to Puerto Rico, sadly. Sad days. I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, and then I wanted to also go to Vegas again right after, like literally right when I got back, so that way I could see my friends graduate. But I just didn't have the time or the funds, honestly. Yeah. Google lied about the underwear color thing. Okay, so context for this. So every year for New Year's, not every year, but I guess like superstitious or like type things, superstition type things, people wear like underwear in like certain colors. They'll wear like yellow and red and green and whatever, like certain reds for love and yellows for like wealth, I think, and then green is for luck, and then this is for this, and purple's for this, and this is for this. And so I did research on it last year going into 2025 before New Year's. I did research on it, and I was like, can you wear like multicolored underwear or like multiple underwear for good luck? And the answer was yes, right? And so I also ate 12 grapes underneath the freaking table too, by the way. I ate my 12 grapes underneath the table. Mind you, baby, I'm not doing that again. And I didn't do it this year. I didn't do it going into this year. So I'm like, girl, anyways, the underwear thing lied. I did not get a boyfriend. I'm not rich. I'm / not wealthy. But I did graduate college. So now I'm just 150K in debt. So that's great. So rich where it counts. And then Google lied about the underwear thing. Oh yeah. And then did you release more merch? No, I did not. I did not release more merch. However, I would love to release more merch, as I plan on releasing some other things this year. So we'll have to see. So yeah, yay! Congrats, grad! Thank you. Arturo says congrats, grad. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it's time for me to ask questions to 2027 Jaden. Okay. Okay. What do I ask? Okay, let's start here. Did you actually stream all 365 days? The Gaiden by Nautica. That shirt is so cute. This one? Are you talking about this shirt right here? This one that I'm wearing? Gaiden by. I was like, Nautica? I was like, I know that brand. I have a shirt that's a Nautica. It's me. I'm wearing it. I should work with them. Actually, I'm manifesting a brand deal, partnership, something, sponsorship with Doc Martens. If a lot of people don't know, Doc Martens has a boot called Jaden's. And I didn't know that. And I only recently found that out a little bit towards the end of 2020. I think it was like September-ish that I found that out. So it was like last quarter-ish of 2025. But they have a brand deal, or they have a boot called Jaden's, and it's spelled the exact same way as my name. I'm obsessed. So I'm manifesting that for myself for 2027 brand deal with Doc Martens. Okay, let's ask these questions. Okay, are you streaming did you stream every single day of 2026? And if you did, how did it go? Are you exhausted from content creation? Were you streaming on, like, did you also go live on TikTok like you said that you would on both of your TikTok accounts? Did you work out consistently? And if you did, like, let's see the body, babe. Let's see the body. Okay, let's see it. Stand up, honey. Show us the abs. Show us the body. Show us the body, yaddy, yaddy, the booty, yooty, yooty. You know what I'm saying? Show us. So that's that. As for movies, film, TV, all that stuff, what movies came out this past year in 2026 that were so good? What were the movies that you were like, oh my God, this was so good that you fully had to go spend your money on it? And how many movies roughly did you see? And what new TV shows came out this year? Any gay ones? Any LGBT? Any LGBTQ? Any alphabet soup community TV shows? Anything good? And did they give you like a trailer for Heated Rivalry season 2 yet? Maybe at the end of the year, probably at the end of 2026, as I'm assuming what's probably going to happen. What else? I can't think. Oh, are you living in Vegas? Did you get the job? Did you get the job that you wanted? And if you did, are you still working there? Did you end up quitting? Did you get a better job after? What's the vibe? Like, oh my God, there's so many things. And also too, what songs did you release this year? I know that you released some fucking songs this year, bitch. I know you did, ho. I know you did swing, ho. I know you released some songs this year. So what songs did you release? Give us the tea. And are you going to release even more? Your goal was to release 5. So did you release 5? Or like, was there plans to release 5? Did you release all 5 at once? What was the vibe? What was the tea? What was the hot goss? What was the bias and ears, you know? What was it? Let's see. Oh, and did Apple end up actually putting out an iPhone 18 again? Like I said at the beginning of 2026 in the video. Oh, you read the article and they were like, oh, we're not going to do it this year. But I feel like they said that about the iPhone 17 that they weren't going to do that, and then they did that shit anyways. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. Your videos on your other channel, Jaden Rosendo, for your music, what, like, are those videos successful? Are you like gaining traction on those videos? What's the tea? What's the vibe? Like, what are we getting there? What are we getting? And do you have another pet? Do you have another pet? I don't know why I felt the need to ask that, but for some reason I did. That's great. Do you have another pet? That would be so cute. Oh, wouldn't it? I know. What else? Are you eating better? Are you taking care of your overall health, mental, physical, emotional, like all the things? Are you actually taking care of yourself the way that you need to? And if so, what's going into that? How's Ariana Jeepers Grande? She's a trooper. What can we say? She's a trooper. We love her. Yes, Ariana Jeepers Grande. I feel like there's other questions that I wanted to ask. The Avatar: The Last Airbender movie is supposed to be coming out this year. I don't think they're putting it on. I think it's just going. I don't think it's going in theaters anymore. I think it's just going straight to Paramount Plus. So if that does happen, let us know how it was. As it's so good, 10 out of 10, so amazing. And yeah, as for like some of your ins and outs from last year, like, did you really improve on a lot of them? Did you do better? And like, was it like a good, give and take, like an even give and take type shit? Yeah. Okay, I think that's all I have, because if I don't end this soon, we're gonna get very quickly into the bajillion and a half minute mark. So I'm gonna have to end this like lickety split here. Okay. All right. I love you. Happy 2027, Jaden. Love you from 20. Okay. Let's redo that part really quick. From 2026, Jaden. Hi. From 2026, Jaden. Hello, 2027, Jaden. And 2025, Jaden says, hi. He said that I'm sure that you are seeing the future or something. I don't know. I can't remember. So excited for you. Happy New Year, lovely. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, I'm not ending the stream. I just have to end the video. Okay. Bye 2027, Jaden. We'll see you. Well, you're in the future, bitch. So we'll see you. We'll see you soon. I mean, not necessarily soon. We're going to see you in 365 days, bitch. That's when we're going to fucking see you, bitch. That's when we're fucking see your ass. Anyways, all right. I love you. Oh my god, I just well, am I gonna stream on my birthday? I just thought about that. Okay, I'm gonna end this video now. Okay, bye 2027, Jaden. Peace out. Okay, what a long video. What a very long video. Holy Jesus. And I never edit those videos. I just put the whole thing up. So now I'm curious to know how long that video is because I know it's 80 bajillion years long. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. I can't. I literally cannot believe that I sat there and said, you know what, Jaden, we're going to just do this. Like, what a freaking fool. I'm a fool for that. What a time. What a time. What a time. What a time. Okay, so that being said, it is day 1 of 2025. Okay. Let's work out a plan. These Jaden platform boots are so cute. Aren't they? I have a pair of them and I didn't know that they were called Jadens. That's the other tea. I looked at the website and I said, I just happened to go to the Doc Martens website one day because I was like, oh, I want to get another pair of Doc Martens, like maybe like some loafers or something. And then I was like, well, no, I want to look at like their other boots because like I know that they have other boots. And I was looking and I saw them and I was like, pause. I have these. And then I saw the name and I said, that's me. And then I thought about it and I said, huh. You know what? I said, let me work on something. I said, I need to get a little brandy, a little partnership with these people. So that's my goal. My goal now is to try to get a partnership with them. That is my goal. Some sort of brand deal, some sort of partnership, some sort of sponsorship, all three, something. Because my name, technically, well, I guess I wasn't Jaden first because I think Doc Marten got founded a long time. When was Doc Marten founded? Yeah, 1947. Okay. But when was the but was first made and released so technically I win. Technically I win the battle. I was born before they released these boots. So technically I have the upper hand here. My name's Jaden. Okay. They can't win that. So it is what it is. And if they do try, I'm going to sue them. I'll sue them for everything they're worth. And I'll just take the trademark and all the stuff. So it is what it is. We'll see what the fuck happens. But anyways, but yeah, so that's one of the goals. Okay. Let's work out this plan for streaming every day. Okay. Because it's still kind of like up in the air and I have to like really figure out how I'm going to do that because part of it's very like, obviously I want to go to the gym consistently. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I prefer to go to the gym in the afternoon/evening. So what I'm thinking is I could take my phone with me to the gym. Obviously. I take my phone with me to the gym. I go to the gym. I work out at the gym. While working out at the gym, I stream. I live stream. I go live. And maybe I don't. Here's what I'm thinking I don't do. I think I maybe don't stream the entire thing. Maybe I only do the cardio portion of it. But I would love to like try to do all of it. But I'm like, that just feels like a lot of work. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we'll see what we can do. We'll like set up phones and stuff like that. I like really want to like get past my fear of like streaming and stuff in the gym because I'm always like, oh my god, people are gonna stare at me. Because I remember I used to like try to make videos in the gym and I was like, I feel like everybody's staring at me and like I have to like set up my phone and it was a lot of work and I hated it. I really hated it. So, and a huge part of it is like I have to like there's just like a lot that goes into it. So maybe that can be like part of one of the first streams that I do before I come home. Maybe I do that and then I come home, I stream here, right? But during the day, I think the stream Oh, we'll have to figure this out. I'll have to figure this out for tomorrow. I'll have to figure this out for tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to the gym at all this week, just so we're clear. So this does kind of give me a little bit of time to like figure out that schedule for streaming and like going to the gym and stuff like that. And if I am going to do any sort of gym content, but if I am going to do gym content, I do want to stream it because I would rather stream it than not stream it. But that means that I'm going to be live technically 3 times a day, but most of the time I'm sitting at this desk anyways. So that means one of those lives is going to be me making music, and it's going to be on my other TikTok account. And then the other live is going to be me here on Twitch on this channel and on YouTube and on like going live on TikTok beforehand and then going live one more time. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no. The TikTok one, I think the TikTok one's going to have to be like kind of up in the air. I'm thinking it's going to be up in the air, but I really want to do it before I start streams on here. Ideally is the goal. Because I would love more than anything to like stream on TikTok first on my Gaiden account and then be like, okay, like go meet me over on Twitch and YouTube if you like want to go watch me over there. We're gonna go play some games, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just like having like a chill time on TikTok first and then going live on here. And I think that's maybe what we do. Because initially I was like, well, maybe I do 4 times, right? I was like, maybe I go live one more time on just Twitch after the fact, and we do like a good night stream kind of thing where it's like okay, like good night, like let's get ready for bed, like let's talk a little bit before I go to bed, like let's wind down a little bit, whatever, like all that good stuff, and then I go to sleep. But I don't know that I want to do that. I want to. I would love to. I think it would be great, but I don't think I can. I think I would rather die. I would rather get pushed down a flight of stairs, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. So I think we do that. And then, but one of those other lives too is going to be me having to be live in the stew, which is in my closet. And while, working on music and stuff like that. Oopsie, I just messed with the volume thing and now my audio's fucked. There we go. So yeah, working on some of that stuff. I think that would be so good. Clock it, babe. Clock it. I think that would be good. That would be good. I'm thinking that that's the plan. I was going to play games tonight. Is Maddie still alive? Is Maddie still alive? Is the real question. Is she still alive? No, she ended stream. That fake little twerp. Love her. That's my queen. Mother of the house. I would give her my soul if I could. But yeah, no. Anyways, that's the tea. That's the tea. That's the bee's knees. That's what we're going to do. So that's the plan. We go live every single day of 2026. Okay. 365 days of live. And also too, to be clear, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that all the lives are going to be long. Okay. There's a chance I could go live and like the live is literally like I go live on TikTok and then I go live here on Twitch and YouTube, and the live here on Twitch and YouTube is literally like an hour. Like it's long enough for me to play games and go on about my eve and say, okay, cool, great, tight, like night, like whatever. So excited to be here on the beginning of your journey. Gotta go to bed. Night, Booski. Night. I love you. Adios, muchachos. But yeah, so maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do, right? Well, and I know that anyways, right? I'm not going to put a time limit on those streams. I'm not going to be like 4 hours every single day. Like, no, I know that I can't commit to that. But if I have the time, obviously I'm going to stream much longer. Duh. So we'll see what happens with that. But until we figure that out, I suppose I'll just see you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow is Friday. I will stream tomorrow. And because I didn't stream on my Jaden Rosendo account, that one's going to be more of a like, and I really think that this will force me to work on music more. If I'm being completely honest, I really think that this will force me to work on music more. Which is low-key kind of funny. I can't wait, honestly. Super excited about it. So maybe we go live tomorrow, and then on Saturday, this is going to be interesting. Okay. I have to figure something out. For that. some weekends are going to be interesting because if I'm at my sister's house, I don't have my PC, and I'm not bringing this PC back and forth from her house and here just for a couple days. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I'll have to figure something out. At the very least, if I don't go live from my PC while I'm at her house, I'll go live from my phone or from my laptop. And I'll just go live on We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. But most likely I would have to go live from my laptop. And I think Meld is on Mac, if I'm not mistaken. So yes. Anyways, well, if you're still watching and if you're not following already, please consider following me. I would really appreciate it. A bitch is 150k in debt, so a bitch would really appreciate a follow and maybe a sub too if you want a sub. It's only $5. Maybe a little donation if you want to do that. No, now I sound greedy. Now I sound like I'm begging, bitch. I'm a begging ass bitch. Your dollars, please, and thank you. No, but if you do want to follow and maybe sub or donate, you are more than welcome to do any of those things. I would really appreciate it. I don't think my PayPal is in the thing, so you can't donate, actually. So you are actually just forced to sub and follow. That really sucks for you, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyways. We've been live for 2 hours. Wow. What a time. What a time. I honestly can't wait. I really can't wait. And by the way, too, and maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow on stream, is I'll go, hello? Oh, maybe that could be my live. Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think about this. How do I... Okay. I need ideas. Okay. I could go live on TikTok from my computer. That is an option. We could do that. And if I do that, I feel like I should be working on something. Like, that should be like a productivity thing. So maybe I do go live 4 times a day, right? Like, while I'm working on stuff for my job, my current job. Because that stuff is fine. And if I'm only going live on TikTok, then it's not like I'm breaking any copyright rules or anything like that, so it's fine. So maybe I do that. Maybe I do that. And then, after I'm, whenever I take a break or something, I'll switch to my Jaden Rosendo TikTok account, go live, work on music for that would work. That would work better. And then that kind of gives me a chance to work on music for like an hour or two after I get off the clock, technically. Gives me a chance to work on music for like an hour or two off the clock. And then after that, I get to go to the gym, and I'll go to the gym at like 6:30 or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, do I need to work out after I eat, or do I work out before I eat? That's the question. Because if that's the case, then that means that my intermittent fasting is about to get a lot later at night. Like, a lot later. Like, I mean significantly later. Because that means I won't be able to eat until I get home from working out. And I'm not going to be able to work out until closer to like 7 or 8 o'clock when it's less busy in the gym. These are all the hard-hitting questions that we have to ask ourselves. I'm going to have to sit down and really work out a plan. Again, like I said, I'm not going to the gym for this week. It's the beginning of the year, and I know that it's busy as shit in that hoe. I'm not, oh my God, I'm not trying to deal with it. So it is what it is. But I'm hoping that, the following week it'll be fine. So just trying to build better habits with content creation and all that other stuff, and making sure that I know and understand and remember that I don't need to be live for hours and hours and hours on end whenever I do go live. And also too, if I am going to be live, if I do plan, let's say it's a Friday and I plan on going live earlier in the day. Like if I do that, I don't necessarily need to go live on TikTok and on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Like I don't need to do those back to back if it's going to be a longer stream. Like especially if it's going to be like over 6 hours. I definitely don't think I need to do that. So yeah, so here's to hoping, wishing, praying that I will be that my content creation will be so successful this year. I can only hope. A bitch can only hope. You know what I'm saying? A bitch can only hope. And I also need to figure out my chat on here because I don't know why it's not showing up. It's so weird. It doesn't want to be seen. It's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be seen. So I need to figure that out because and it's only the YouTube one. It only shows the YouTube chat. So I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out like, well, we don't need this. I guess we could do that. We could leave that on, but there's no channel points on YouTube. Separate events from chat. Yeah. So maybe I turn that off and then I maybe just turn it back on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to tinker with this. And do like a private stream or something so that way nobody can see it. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. It is what it is. Anyways, all right. I love you all so very much. Thank you all so much for coming to stream today. If you did come, it's been 2 hours. For the purpose of today, I'm not going to go live a second time on just Twitch from my phone. I will, however, go live tomorrow because I do have to work. Tomorrow I'm back to work. So yeah, tomorrow I am back to work, but I'm thinking that tomorrow after I do what I need to do, I'm thinking that tomorrow after I do what I need to do, because I get off tomorrow at 2. Oh, fuck. And I still have to do my little date, my little self date. Oh wait, no, I don't. I already did it. I did my self date this week. It was for New Year's Eve. Okay, just kidding. We're good. But no, but I still need to run errands tomorrow. Oh, it's such a toughie, bitch. It's such a toughie. Anyways, all right, darlings. Well, you all have the most beautiful evening, and I will talk to you all later. Make the choices. Thank you all so much for everybody who came today to stream. I really appreciate every single one of you. And here's to a year of streaming every single day. Every single day we stream. I hope that it works. And trying to make new music and putting out more music and all this other stuff. I'm going to do my best to like go live on my TikTok, my Jane Rosendo TikTok. And like show y'all music, but I really only want to do that if a song is done and already has been copyrighted on my end. Like I've already, like it's ready to be released and like all that stuff is already done, because the last thing I need is for somebody to come into a live of mine and then steal my song and then release it as their own. Like that's something I really don't want to happen. So yeah, so I want to do that. I want to like make sure I'm like working on that and like working on some music maybe a little bit before I go live, and maybe those lives won't be super long. Maybe I'll only go live for like an hour or two, if that, and then we'll go into, you know, some of the other lives and stuff too. But I like really want to like work hard this year to make some things happen for myself, and I don't think that those things can happen overnight or just hoping, wishing, and praying that they happen and manifesting. As much as I would love to believe that a simple manifestation could make it happen, like part of manifestation is putting in work, right? Part of believing, hoping, wishing, praying, and all that shit is also having to, you still have to put in the work on your end. So yeah, anyways, dolls, all right, make good choices. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Love ya. Bye. Oh, and I don't know if I have to end the stream too on YouTube, so we'll figure that out. But other than that,